the holidays approach, there's no doubt times are tougher this year for many Canadians. But a lot of us won't let the economic Grinch steal Christmas. We're steadfastly continuing the traditions that matter most, as well as giving back to our communities. Well, get a load of this. One guy in Surrey, BC, really illuminates that fact, as you can see. Just check out Dan Lagerstrom's place. Lights are on and everyone's home. Dan joins us now to talk about this unbelievable display. Dan, it really is unbelievable. I'm dazzled. How many lights are we looking at here?
Well, we're down a little bit from last year, but we're still showing about 45,000, somewhere in there. I used to keep count, but it's too much work.
It takes too much time just counting the darn bulbs, but, you know, it's amazing. Where'd you get this idea?
I don't know. I was actually kind of a Grinch about 10 years ago, believe it or not. But, yeah, no, it started, we bought this house in 2002, and my neighbor down the road decides we're going to have a Christmas light competition. And it took off from there. He never put a light out, but so I guess I won by
accident. So you won by default, but you actually win anyway, hands down. I can't imagine anybody in their right mind wanting to compete with you with that kind of light display. What makes you do this year after year? Because I have to think there's a lot of work, a lot of preparation, and some expense going into this.
Oh yeah, it's an all-year project, no doubt. Just the hardware rebuild we did this year started in January, and I finished it up, I guess, in August. The programming is quite time-consuming. The 7 songs we've got running this year, it took in excess of 120 hours or so to program. Yeah,
just to stop you there, because that's what's really neat about this. I mean, we can see the lights, but the fact is you actually do this through computer work, and you actually sync up the lights with music, right? Where'd you get this idea? It sounds really elaborate.
Well, there's a few guys doing it now. It's all started by a fellow named Chuck Smith who lives down south, and it's caught on. I know there's about 3 or 4 computerized displays here in the Lower Mainland, and you've got quite a big one in your neck of the woods, the Lindsay boys. But it's a lot of fun. It's different. People really like it.
And I would think we're not hearing the music now, but the combination of the lights and the music must be really something. How do you choose your music? What's on your playlist?
Mostly this year I've got about, I think, 4 Trans-Siberian Orchestra songs.
Oh yeah.
Like a techno Jingle Bells, Linus and Lucy, the Grinch, of course. I don't know. It's tough picking music. That's one of the toughest things.
I would think so, but if you get it right, it probably makes for an unforgettable experience. I know you've said that it really helps when you do something like this to have good neighbors, which might be an understatement. What do they think of all of this?
I think they think I'm nuts. Actually, they really like it. My neighbors are just fantastic about it. You know, never had a complaint. Not only that, go the other way. They come out every year and they're putting up lights with me.
Yeah, no, that's very great. If you can recruit lots of people to help you with the grunt work of setting it all up, that's really, really good. I also have to think, we're not just talking about folks in the neighborhood coming and having a look-see. How far away do people come? You must get tour buses, right?
Oh yeah. We had last night. There was one night we had 5 buses all at the same time, which getting up to this time of year is starting to be the norm. We figure every year we've got between 30 and 40,000 people come out, so we're getting pretty big.
Yeah. Well, you're very enterprising, too, because you realize that this is a real crowd pleaser, and I gather you've turned this into a bit of a fundraising effort as well. So how have you done on the fundraising, and where does the money go?
We started raising. That was never the intention when we started this. In 2004, I think it started. People started knocking on my door, handing me money. Like, here, take some money. Once we go into charity, it's like, yeah. So it was like, no, we're just doing this for you guys, right? So many people, suggested it and pushed it. So we started. We picked Camp Good Times with the Cancer Society, and that's just a retreat for kids living with cancer. And to date, we're actually about last week we passed the $19,000 mark.
Very good. And people can, and folks can donate online, right?
Yeah, actually the Cancer Society was really good this year. They set up a web page just for us, which you can link to either off their page, or you can go to our web page and link to it, and you can just make an online donation, and they send you a tax receipt right away. It's pretty cool.
Well, listen, Dan, I can't take my eyes off what I'm seeing behind you. I mean, it really is very, very cool. You know, bravo to you and everybody else who gets recruited to set this up, because it must light up a lot of people's lives. Great to talk to you. All the best of the holiday season. Do you actually enjoy this, or does it almost feel like a chore every year? Or, you're grinning from year to year. I have to think you're a bit like a kid in a candy shop.
You know what? It starts out every year. It's pouring rain and windy and hail, and I hate it. And I go, why am I doing this? Right. But you know what? When it's all up and people are around, yeah, I love it. It's great.
Yeah, it is really great.
Many more years.
Well, listen, again, Merry Christmas to you. Great talking to you, Dan. All the best. Thanks so much for joining us and showing off your fabulous light show.
Anytime. Come up so you can see them.
It's a deal.